Hi, I'm David Hamburger, here with the next installment of my TrueFire blog. Today's lick is inspired by the playing of tenor saxophonist Harold Ousley, and the kind of playing he did on a tune from 1971 called Uncle Funky. I have been dying to get to this lick because not only do I think that's the greatest name for a blues instrumental, but also because it's just, I think, one of my favorite licks that I've worked up for this series so far, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you. So we're on a straight 8th feel blues in B flat, and this lick goes over the first 4 bars, so check it out. Right? Super cool. Here it is again. 1, 2. Tremendously slick. And it's another one of these call and response kind of phrases. There's like a nice riffy sort of setup, just in a sort of bluesy major pentatonic kind of feel, and then some ferocious little bebop run that goes chromatically down scale and does some cool turns to get you over to the 4. Love that kind of thing. So we're opening up here in the key of B flat, and coming out of that sort of world, that kind of shape. Here's your root, here's your funky flat third that you can bend quarter tone, and you will, and then here's the 6th and 5, flat 7. So the opening lick, and it's a funk groove basically, or sort of proto funk, and almost like the way you're doing like scratch rhythm guitar, and you would sort of keep your right hand going. It's kind of the same thing when you're playing this, just to keep the groove going. If you end up ghosting a few notes with the notes muted with your left hand, that'll sort of just help to, I find myself just doing that, and it helps to kind of keep the groove together. Pull off to the major 6th, repeat, pull off to a flat 7, quarter tone bend, flat 7, and there's also a little another one of those 16th note little bebop flourishes in there. Let's see if I can remember where it is. Oh yeah. So that's an upward rake, and the 9th to the root, and a pull off to the flat 7. And that's the whole opening with all the riffing, and then it goes into this, which I'll play and then disassemble a little bit. Piece of cake, right? Okay, so it's coming out of this B flat shape, and you're going to be doing what a lot of people call the bebop dominant 7th scale, which is you're basically taking a B flat Mixolydian scale and chromaticizing it by putting in a half step between the root and the flat 7. So putting the major 7th back into the scale. And this lick has it going almost straight down, kicking off from the 6th, and then there it is again. Root, flats, root, major 7, flat 7, and then it does one of those classic little turns to the 9, 5, 6, 5, root, and then you're basically, now you're onto the 4 chord, which is E flat. And that's the 3rd to the root, flat 7, root, 9, 6, 5. So just doing some little arpeggiation there on the 4 chord. And pull-offs help make it sound smooth, and it's kind of like what a horn guy would do. Horn person. So pull off, pull off, pull off, slide, opening riffs, and then chromatic run and some little arpeggiations over the changes. So you can be playing kind of anything up here at first and then slide into that cool move. And so that makes it, that's how you can kind of start to take it apart and make it a little more useful. Okay, here it is again over the changes. It's actually kind of similar to the Lee Morgan style lick that I did a couple of times ago in F. Similar kind of location. Anyway, once you notice that and have both of them under your fingers, you can start to mix and match them a little bit or move them around. That's sort of the idea. So try that out, and I will see you next time. For TrueFire, I'm David Hamburger.